Going all out on your new tank? Stay tuned to find out what you need. Hey guys, I'm Devin with ReefDudes, and today we have someone writing in all the way from India who's setting up his first fish tank. Now he's setting up a pretty high-end tank from what he's emailed in. So his tank's about 240 gallons. So far he's got the ReefOctoups Elite skimmer, vectra L1 return pump, very nice. 2 MP60s, 3 EcoTech radion XR30 Gen 4 Pros, 2 Neptune dosing pumps, Apex controller, Neptune auto top off, a chiller, WXM module, 2-inch flow sensor, lunar strips with 5 LEDs, the leak detection, a biopellet reactor, GFO dual reactor, and a 5-stage RODI system. So that's a pretty skookum setup for your very first reef tank. So sparing no expenses. Now, he asked, is there anything I need to add to my list? And if so, guide me on this. That's a pretty extensive supplies already. Personally, I think you have pretty much everything covered. However, there's a few things I'd probably pass on, at least starting out. I don't think I would want to do a biopellet reactor right off the start. That's to control nitrates, and it's one of those things, if you don't know you have an issue or you don't need it, I don't think you should start with it right away. That would be something I'd maybe add 6 months down the road if you have a nitrate issue, but to start out, you really don't need it. Another item on your list, you had the Apex Lunar with 5-strip LEDs. Now your radion lights are fully customizable. You have the WXM module on your list. So you can run your moonlights just straight off your radion light. So it's kind of redundant having those extra LEDs when you can do it with what you already have. So I'd probably drop that one off your list. The only one kind of addition I'd potentially consider is doing something for refugium. So you can build a Chaeto reactor, you can just put some Chaeto and have a light on your refuge tank in your sump, or you can build an algae church stubber. But aside from that, I think your list is looking great. I see you do have the bulk reef supply, dual GFO and carbon reactor. Same thing what I warn a lot of people, with the GFO, you gotta be careful not to use too much. It's kind of nice to have as preventative. If you go with the suggestion to start a refugium in your tank, that will likely handle your phosphates and nitrates right there. I always feel it is a good idea to run carbon. It will help keep your water clean. And if you do decide to use GFO, just make sure you turn on a very low amount, as it can potentially do damage if you run too much. But if you do a refugium, you may not even have to use GFO, and there's less of a monthly ongoing expense. So hopefully that answered all your questions, and if you do have any other questions, let me know in the comments below. And if you guys have a question, head over to reefdudes.com/ask, fill out the form, and I'll get to it in an upcoming episode. Otherwise, guys, make sure if you enjoyed this, hit that like button, or make sure you're a subscriber to stay up to date for more great tips from ReefDudes.